Hey everybody, this is Stuart Fuchs. Thanks for clicking on this video. I wanted to share a couple of tips on how to make chord slides easier. I get a lot of emails from folks about what they want to learn in these videos, and somebody, more than one person, has asked, how do you make these transitions easier on the left hand? And this kind of stuff when you're playing a swing rhythm. How do we get that slide to be lighter on the left hand? And also another question was, how do I make those chord slides happen in my playing without breaking the groove of what my right hand strumming is doing? So I wanted to talk about that in this video, and there's going to be a part 2 as well. So let's get right into it. Here's an example of where you might use this. How about a little, sentimental journey? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see that I'm sliding into the chords and the groove is maintained. Maybe I played that a little fast. I've had a lot of yerba mate today. But here's what you do. I'm going to break this down step by step. This is just a quick video with no fancy transitions, so you can pause the video and make your own notes as we go along. Here's step 1. I think the G6 chord is one of the best chords to start to learn this type of technique. First of all, it uses only a couple of fingers and it uses open strings. So this would be step 1, would be to take the G6 chord that's fingered open, 2, and I'm using the middle and the ring finger to play this. So what I'll do is first start 1 fret below, strum that, and then slide in. This would be step 1. Before we get into using it with a groove, let's just make the left hand nice and relaxed. My thumb stays in place, and it's as if the fingers just pivot on the neck. Now, don't rush past this first step. What you're trying to establish is the ability for the fingers to slide with a light touch, and they shouldn't muffle the open strings. All right, so you can break that down like this. Okay. The second thing is to see if your fingers can slide from the first to the second fret without losing any of the sound. Okay? So once more, there's step 1. I'm also paying attention to the note here on the 3rd string a little more. If you can bring out the inner voice, that'll really make your chords very rich. The ear already hears the top string very easily. So if you can bring out that sound, mainly by listening for it, and really listen for it, then you have a nice full tone. So that's step 1. Step 2, what we want to do is to see that this is really an 8th note rhythm. Check it out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. So you're playing an 8th note with this motion. Let's put it into a groove. Now, the groove itself is going to be a straightforward swing rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, that's just strumming down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Making sure that I emphasize beats 2 and 4. That's what gives you the swing feel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For beat 1, what we're going to do is we're going to subtract the first up strum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you see what I'm doing there? I'm playing the first 8th note not with the up strum, but it's as if the left hand is making the up strum. Now, the next thing to do is see if you can place this on beats 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? So even if you don't have beats 2 and 4 always present in the strum, at least try to get 4 like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. If you can get both, even better. You can try doing that on every single beat. Okay, so that's just about all the time I want to spend on this right now. The next video, I'll talk about how to use this technique with bar chords. It gets a little trickier because there are no open strings. Try this out with all your open chords. You could try just a good old G major chord too. Okay, trying to have every note ring clearly, especially the inner voices. One last thing you might want to try out is to coordinate the slide with an up strum. This is a really cool cross coordination around the right and the left hand, and it goes a little something like this. See what I'm doing there? Real slow. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Django Reinhardt used this all the time in his music. Alright, so that kind of thing. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Put it into context. 2, 3, 4. A sentimental journey, gonna send my mind at ease. Gonna take a sentimental journey, down to set my mind at ease. So, it doesn't have to be perfect. Obviously, I forgot some words. Hey, I hope you dug this video. If you liked it, you got something out of it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and hope that I'll see you again soon in some other video. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Have a beautiful day. Thanks.